Chris Mackowski of Emerging Civil War. Glad to have you with me today. I've got a little treat for you, at least a treat for me. I hope it'll be a treat for you, something a little different anyway. But one of the things that, after all these years of writing, one of the things that is still so exciting to me is getting to open a box of books for the first time. And look, here on my porch today, shipping from the University of Chicago Distribution Center, which is Illinois, and the Distribution Center for Southern Illinois University, is a box of books addressed to me. This is going to be the new Engaging the Civil War book from Southern Illinois University Press. I'm super excited about this, so let's take it inside, and we're going to open it up together. Here we are, going inside and sort of managing this, and trying to get the door so the cats don't escape and film the whole thing at the same time. Always a challenge, but of course, always up for a challenge as well. So here, let me sit this on this chair, which I have conveniently prepped for this purpose. Let me get out some keys, and I'm going to use the keys to shred this open. And now we're going to use my manly skills to tear the rest of the tape. See how manly I am? Yep. Ha ha. Oops. Get the keys again. We're going to do this up close. There. Take that, manly skill. And then we're going to tear open this side of the box. What a production. You didn't know that this would be so awesome, did you? All right, so here we're going to pull this back, and we're going to see the books for the first time. Oh, and there's a yellow slip, which is always better than a pink slip. And there we have Entertaining History, the Civil War in Literature, Film, and Song. Let's get a look at that since you didn't actually get to see my face. Let's take a look at that real quick. That's me being super excited to open this up. Such a fantastic thing. I think we ought to really slow that down, look at it in slow motion, get the instant replay. Oh my, how exciting. So if we take a look at the books here, I'm super excited. This is probably the book that took the most amount of work of anything I've ever done, to be honest. So I'm quite satisfied and quite gratified to have it done. If we take a look at the cover, there's my wife, Jennifer. I'm looking at some Shelby Foote books at Barnes & Noble. Funny, a friend of mine said, "You put your wife on the cover of your book, dude. You should not jinx your marriage like that. More importantly, you shouldn't jinx your books like that." And over here, Frank Drzemski, one of the ECW Polish brothers. He went to the 25th anniversary of Gettysburg's filming in Gettysburg. And that's my son Jackson playing the banjo. He's actually going to school for music and audio engineering. And historian Doug Ullman doing his fine impersonation and tribute to Robert Lee Hodge of Confederates in the Attic, updating it for modern audiences. If you take a look inside, we've got some really cool stuff in here. We've got a whole bunch of different essays by a lot of great contributors. 25 essays in all that talk about different songs, different books, different movies, different TV shows. Taking a look here, Dan Welch talks about Ashokan Farewell. John Stauffer, The Origins of the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Ashley Webb, Abraham Lincoln in the movie by Spielberg, and the Vampire Hunter movie too. Can't forget that one. Sarah K. Barley, Jared Frederick, Brian Hicks, a great journalist from Charleston who's done a lot of work covering the Hunley. He's got a piece in here. Chris Brenneman, one of my favorite historians up at Gettysburg, writing about the cyclorama. Kevin Pollack, about photography. Mary Coyk, H.R. Gordon, Rick Frederick, my own college history professor. I had the opportunity to work with him on this because he's done a lot of work on Winston Groom, who has not only written Forrest Gump, but written some Civil War stuff as well, and all kinds of stuff, and a cool introductory essay that Chris White and I collaborated on. So got all kinds of really, really awesome stuff. The Megster there, Ryan Longfellow. So I'm super excited about this. We're going to have a series on our blog that ties into the Civil War and pop culture, that ties into this book, and there'll be some web-exclusive content related to this book that'll be on there. So we hope that you'll check it out. Super, super excited. This is the fourth book in our Engaging the Civil War series, and Linda Booman from Southern Illinois University Press designed these covers. I think they're just very distinctive, very classy looking. She did a great job there. And hopefully now Sylvia Frank Rodrigue, our acquisitions editor at Southern Illinois, will be glad, because she said she's a sucker for these reveal videos. So that's my whole reason for wanting to do them. But also, just to share this kind of exciting moment with you, because for me as a writer, it's always a little bit like Christmas morning when I get to open this box of books and see the final product of a lot of hard work. And in this case, a lot of hard work by a lot of really talented and dedicated individuals. So thanks for joining me here. I'm Chris Mackowski for Emerging Civil War.